Well, welcome everybody to the Muttonchop Pipe Club. It's our monthly mantle that we all get together and kind of discuss some things. I've already got some comments up on my screen. Pacific Coast Piper, man, I'm sorry that you're not feeling well. Sore throat and digestive issues. Yikes! I don't like that at all. I don't like digestive issues. So I'm sending you some good vibes. Hopefully that works. So how's everybody doing? Sound okay? Can you hear me? Okay. Come back to Ohio. Sounds great. Okay. Dexter, I am. We're going to be coming to the Ohio Pipe Show. Sounds good. So, yeah, good. Glad to hear. Sound great. We can hear you great. Hear you fine. Okay. All right. So, what do we got? We got people from Spain. Awesome. Welcome. Old Spence 49. Cheers from Rockford, Illinois. Welcome. Trita here is hoping you are well today. Thanks, Pacific Coast Piper. Sounds great. So, what's going on with everybody? How things going? Except for, I know Pacific Coast Piper's not feeling well. But Steve, yeah, we're going to be coming back to Ohio. Thanks, Christian Velasquez. Good evening, gentlemen. Mark Walsh. Houston, Texas. Cypress Piper. All right. So, there's not a lot going on with me. We are going to be going to the Columbus Pipe Show. So if you're going to be coming to that pipe show, we should have a booth. We're going to have a booth there this year. So come over and chat a while. Dexter Moore, love the unboxing videos. By the way, thanks. I think the pipe that I did from, oh shoot, I can't think of his name now, but one of them I did a little bit too long. I focused too much on the box. So I learned from that one. Decided, okay, from now on I'll just do a little bit on the box and then go into the pipe. Don Blakeman, hello from Iowa. Good to see you. Glad you could make it. Glad everybody could make this version or this blend club. I'd like to see a video on Sutliff 502 medium English. All right, we'll kind of put it on the list and see if we can do a blend club on it. Smarty Bob, plan to see you in Columbus. Good deal, good deal. Can't wait. Looking forward to going. Got my hotel room already set and ready to go. And you helped me grow as a well-seasoned piper, and thank you so much for that. You are quite welcome, Gearpunk Zero. You're quite welcome. That was my goal, to put out good information and solid information where people could learn to smoke a pipe properly and enjoy it. North Cafe Project, smoking some flake out of a Peterson Dublin. Awesome. See you at the whole pipe show. Okay, Steve, yep. Yeah, sorry. Can you do video on different blends to try to get aromatic smokers into other kinds of tobaccos? Yes, I can do one of those. John's Pipe Journey. Finally, I'm in. Deal Piper, how long can a pipe smolder for and burn slowly without going out? One light can last for half hour plus. Well, I've found that with using it's for me, using the breath method that I use, it's funny because your your pipe just starts to go out, and then you just kind of pressure through, and you can stoke that ember to get it back lighting, or get it back to a nice lit ember. So by doing that, so that's how I go about making sure that I think maybe I relight once, maybe twice in a nice bowl of tobacco. Need video for best pipes for beginners, please. Thank you for all your content and advice. All right, put that on the list. Great to see you again. Dennis Albers, good to see you. John Pipe Journey. I couldn't see anybody else's responses, and my responses weren't going anywhere. Huh. I don't know if that's us, or I don't know what to say about that. Look into it. I think it's IUOE 324. Thank you for everything you do. You intrigued me. Thank you. You're welcome, my friend. You are very welcome. Eastern Teas. Hello, everyone from New York City. Long-time watcher of your channel, Muttonchop. Didn't know you streamed. Yeah, we just currently stream. I think this is the third pipe club we've gotten together. Don Blakeman. I'm puffing on some subtly spiced rum in a meerschaum pipe. However, what do you think about Tsugi pipes? I don't own one, but I heard they're really good. What blends will you be smoking for Halloween and Christmas this year? Sleepy Hollow for Halloween, of course. That's a definite. And then Christmas, I'm not sure. I'll have to look and see what's out there. Justin Jones, any more Mutton plays in the works? I'm looking at a couple of games, yes. We're not actually physically filming them yet, but that you mentioned that. Me and my daughter, my son-in-law, are going to be going to Origins. It's a board game fair that they have in Ohio every year. It's called Origins. So if you're going to Origins and you're going to be there, look on the floor. I'll be somewhere. And just come up and we'll have a good conversation. Good afternoon, and thanks for all the great content watching from southern Texas. Franco Farms, you're welcome, my friend. Settlers has Christmas spice aromatic that I recommend. All right, I'll look into that one. Alaskan Piper, good to see you streaming. I'm smoking some Dragon Flake out in the sun today. Is it hot there where you are, Alaskan Piper? It's hot here. Greetings from Dayton, Ohio. New Piper, love your channel. Jason, welcome to the Pipe Club. The Alaskan Piper, about 60 today, not bad.
Sounds nice.
Yeah, it's been 90s here. Mushroom Leg. Hey Chris, Ray from Cleveland. Hello, smoking Stonehaven out of Costello and C. Love Stonehaven, man. I think it's my favorite blend. One of my favorites. 10 of king cake or plum pudding. Let's see. All right, got a couple of announcements to make before it gets too far into the stream. First of all, we and I've showed this before. We have been in the works on making some tobacco trays, And I think I've shown them to you before. And we are now ready to put them on sale. We will give you, we will send you a email address that you can contact the individual that's selling them.
Not till.
Oh, not these? Oh, okay.
Nothing till.
Oh, I see. Well,
only members.
these you'll be able to get when we go to the Columbus show. I guess we have a limited amount, so so if you're coming to the show and after the show, we'll talk more about these. Our members are able to get them now as a trial to see how they like them and what they think of them. So sorry about that. Sorry that I built you up and then slammed you right down. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to. Okay, so these trays, and the thing about the trays that I like is that, they flatten out. You can kind of slip them in anywhere. And then when you get them out, there's some buttons that go together. And it turns into a tray. All right, now also, a lot of people have asked if we ever planned on coming out with our own blends. And I'm glad to say that we are. We're working on them. People will be able to get these at the Columbus show. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to tell you what the blends are and what's in them. Okay, first one we're going to look at is our aromatic blend. Okay, so let me show you tell you what's in it first, then I'll tell you the name. It's a blend of fine red and bright Virginias cased with honey and bourbon. The charred oak, roasted nut, and dried fruit notes from the bourbon are enhanced by the lilac honey. It is a great aromatic that allows the Virginias to lead and say hello. So, this one we have named Drunken Beekeeper. The reason why I've named it that is because it has both honey and bourbon. And the one thing you don't want to be as a beekeeper is be drunk. But we thought it was a clever name, so it's called Drunken Beekeeper. Now the second one is our English blend. It's a smooth, sweet introduction to Latakia blends, blended with bright Virginias, black Cavendish, white Burley, and Cyprian Latakia. The smoky flavor of the dark leaf shines without overpowering the subtle sweetness of the blend. Bob's British Isle is a must for anyone who likes a cool, burning blend with a touch of sweetness. So this one is called Bob's British Isle. It's named after the individual that's helping us out with doing all the work, with sourcing the tobaccos, blending the tobaccos. He's the guy you go to get this blend. And I've had both, and they really taste really great. Okay, so members, if you're a member, you can pre-order now, and it will be open to everyone after the Columbus show. But we will have some at the Columbus show, both the trays and the tobacco. So if you're at the Columbus show and you're not a member, you're more than welcome to come by. And now the prices are going to be this. The pipe tray is going to be $20. And then the tobaccos are going to be $14 for a 2-ounce bag of the tobacco. And then if you order it after the Columbus show, it's going to be a flat $4, which means that you can order as much as you want. All you have to pay is $4 to get it.
Shipping.
Sorry, shipping. What did I say?
It's flat $4.
Flat $4 of shipping. Sorry about that. So, again, those are our two blends that we're going to be coming out with. The aromatic is Drunken Beekeeper, and the English is Bob's British Isle. So, with that said, I'm going to go ahead and light up some of the Drunken Beekeeper. And as you know, a light colored pipe for my aromatics. Fairly new to pipes, I have a Dr. Graybo Savory Smooth, looking to upgrade on that style, but don't care for rustic styling, prefer the smooth pipes. Any suggestions of quality pipe in that style? I've not really seen a Savoy Smooth. I'd have to look and see what that looks like. All right. This is a Brigham 036S. It's called a Brigham. I really like them. They've got like a I can't remember the name of the filter, but it's like a I don't have this heated up too much, so let me pull it out for you. It's got like this applewood, I think it's applewood, and it goes right in the stem there, and it passes through. And what it does, it's designed to, yeah, rock maple. That's right, rock maple filter. It's designed to take out the moisture that may come up through. In Haywood. That's right, I can do all that stuff. There's been a question here here on chats and around the internet that people have been asking, does Muttonchop like pipe smoking? Yes, I love pipe smoking. Earpunk Zero, I'm a wet smoker as well. My daughter said, Ian Haywood, he's a wizard, but you don't hear that from me, laugh out loud. Well, I am a wizard because my name is Muttonchop the Gray. If you didn't know. Pierpont Zero, what part of North Carolina? Adam grew about 2 to 3 bowls a day. Mark Wallace, I don't know if you know this, but I spent a lot of my times in North Carolina, down in Jacksonville when I was in the Marine Corps. Asheville. Oh yeah, we've been to Asheville. We'll definitely make another trip up there. Or down there, over there, where I'm at. Adam Grew, your review on Cult Blood Red Moon got me hooked. Yeah, I was surprised by it too. I liked it. Yeah, John's pipe journey. So here's what happened with the 320s. I bought my first 320 and I started smoking it and it seemed fine. So then I bought a bunch of more. Well, after a while, because the pipe is so heavy, it started to hurt my jaw. So I got to the point where I couldn't smoke them anymore. So I had to trade those in for the Certicorvo 122s pots. They're a lot lighter pipe, and this is a lighter pipe as well. Now, my son-in-law, he loves them. He loves the 320s. It doesn't bother him at all. Add 223. I'm smoking one of the blends that we are creating for us, for me. It's called Drunken Beekeeper. Dominic Zabo, you're welcome, my friend. Thank you for watching the videos. Texture more, no. I did at one time, but like I said, it was just too heavy. So I had to change to a lighter pipe. I'm getting older, so I have 12 dedicated blends in my cellar. Deacon Wilson, have you ever tried Germain's tobacco from Jersey Channel Islands? I don't think I have. I have to look into that one. Muttonchop, do you ever modify your pipes in any way? No. No, I'd smoke them stock. The North Cafe projects. Have you ever been to the UK? I have. 2011, my wife and I went to London and stayed for about 5 or 6 days. Have I made my own pipe? No, I'm not that talented. Alaskan Piper, that's great. Yeah, 320 is a great pipe. I wish I could have kept it. I loved the way it looked and the shape of it, but I'm not going to suffer when it comes to smoking my pipe, so I just had to give them up. Mark Wallace, wow. 1.8 Alpha and 2.9 Echo out of Lejeune. Well, I was at New River. Mark Wallace, I was at New River Air Station. Worked on Cobras and Hueys. Yeah, I clench. I mean, the way you see me smoking my pipe is pretty much the way I smoke it all the time. I clench occasionally, hold it occasionally, so. Dryfly 801, I'm late. Yes, you are. We were about to just stop the stream because you weren't here, but everybody else convinced me to keep going, so. Oh, I'm just kidding. I'm glad you're here. Thanks for coming by. Pipe is a Brigham 036S. Padron Puffer, yes. If I couldn't, okay, here's a question, Mutton. If you could share a bowl with anyone dead or alive, who would it be? I know Tolkien and C.S. Lewis are a given, but anyone else? Yes. I would love to share a pipe with Chesty Puller. He was a famous general in the Marine Corps, and the stories that man could tell, oh my gosh. But yes, I would love to sit down and have a pipe with Chesty Puller. No, I've not seen the Shire Pops. Z-Punk Zero. An Army Dog in Haywood. What models were they? You remember? I worked on the J model Cobra, T model Cobra, N model Huey, W model Cobra. Corey Hamilton, have you tried Tom Bigby from Country Squire? Not yet. I'll put it on the list though. Yeah, okay, I'm going to butcher this name. I'm sorry. Seo de Holanda. Yeah, I tell you what, straight Virginias are tough. If you use the breath method, breathe or force pressure through the pipe more than you do bringing it in. That's the only advice I can give you. That's how I do it, and it still kind of gets hot on me. Dry fly. Awesome. Thanks for becoming a member. We appreciate it. Okay. UH1H and AH1F. Okay. The UH1H in Haywood, did it have a stabilizer bar? We had two different models. One that had stabilizer bar and one that did not. John's pipe journey. Basil Rathbone. Yeah, that would be a good person to have a pipe with as well. John Blakeman, thank you, man, for joining the Aromatic. We appreciate it. Well, Gear Punk Zero, we'll meet up somewhere, and we'll sit down and have a pipe together. And thanks, that's awesome of you to say. Alaskan Piper, thank you for becoming an English member. I appreciate it. Awesome. Okay. Kyle D. Holanda. You can pronunciate my name. Just say Kyle. All right, Kyle, I'll do that. Thank you so much. Nicholas, I play video games on PlayStation and the Xbox. Mark Wallace, I was in the Marine Corps. I was in when I joined. I told my recruiter, I said, I want to be in jets. I want to work on jets. And he said, sure, no problem. I can get you in there. That's what you're going to work on. I said, okay, great. So if anybody's been in the Marine Corps and you're at boot camp, about the last week, you get your MOS. So he starts telling MOSs and stuff, and then he goes, he says my name, he says, 6114. And I said, what? What's a 6114? And he goes, helicopter mechanic. And I got upset. I was like, helicopter mechanic? I didn't want helicopters, I wanted jets. And I thought right then, well, the guy kind of screwed me. Until I got to school to work on them. And I saw it sitting in the hangar, and I said, okay, we're cool. As soon as I saw the Cobra, I fell in love with it. It was just absolutely, especially when it's got tow missiles, 2 racks of tow missiles on each side of the wings. It looks like it's saying, it really, honestly, and this, you guys are like, oh, God, this guy's crazy. But it looks like, when it's flying, it looks like it's saying, go ahead. Go ahead. Do something. You know, I don't know if you've seen this movie. It's Tombstone. When Kurt Russell goes into, I think it's Kurt Russell. Was it Kurt Russell? I can't remember. But he goes in and he's talking to Billy Bob Thornton. He's in this bar, and he kind of did a Pharaoh game, kind of took it, away from the last guy. So he walks in and he goes, you got a problem? He goes, yeah, you're sitting in my chair. He goes, oh, is that a fact? I said, yeah. He said, well, I need you to get up. So he stood up. Billy Bob Thornton stood up, and he kind of put his hand on his weapon, and I can't think who it was. I'll just say Kurt Russell. It's not him. I know it isn't. But he said, go ahead. Jerk that smoke wagon. Go to work. That's kind of what I see when a Cobra's facing you with all those tow missiles, saying, go ahead. Pull that smoke wagon. See what happens. It's so awesome. No, it wasn't Doc Holliday. It was, Wyatt Earp. Yeah, Wyatt. Yeah. You're just gonna stand there and bleed.
God, that's such a good movie.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite movies. Uh, Alaskan Carver, I'm smoking one of the blends that we are creating for me or for my channel. It's an aromatic that we're going to be calling Drunken Beekeeper. It's got honey and bourbon in it. I liked when Wyatt Earp got up in that movie when he just got sick and tired of playing around with these guys, and he got up in the river and he started shooting, and the leader of the cowboys goes, "Look at that! Look at that!" Like he was like, "Oh my God, this guy's, he's it's unbelievable." Nicholas, I don't want to upset anybody, but I really don't like the P-lip system. I don't know what it is about it, but it just doesn't set well in my mouth. So I'm sorry if I upset some people, but it's a great pipe. They're great pipes. I don't want to say that they're not. They are. It just the P-lip system. Curly Bill, that's it. Uh, I don't use either the Frank or the German. I just use basically the. Um, I I guess maybe it's the Frank method. The way it works is you pack the first fill like like a baby, and then the next one like a woman, a little bit harder, and then the last one like a man, really hard. I don't know if that's exactly the way it's supposed to go, but the first fill, I just lightly push it down. The second fill, a little bit harder. And the last fill, hardest still. Mushroom Leg. What are some of your favorite music albums? Okay, so I grew up in the 80s and I was addicted to heavy metal. It was the 80s style heavy metal. So AC/DC, Back in Black, Highway to Hell, those two albums back to back were unbelievable. Um, I was big into. I was a big Kiss fan during the 70s, but I kind of drifted away from them. Thin Lizzy, Jailbreak, I love that album. That's just, man, it's so good. I like some of the Motley Crue stuff, Dokken, just anything that was in that style. Um, I mean, I had them all. There was just so many. Metallica, the Black Album, unbelievable. And then also, oh gosh, I can't think. Def Leppard, like them as well. Um, yeah, I still listen to that stuff now. Yeah, Mark Wallace. They've got. I want to get back down to New River because they've got the the Vipers now, four-bladed, hingeless. I'd love to see those. We're going to make it a point in the next couple of years to go down there. I don't have a Sugi pipe, but I heard they're great pipes. Holy smokes, wing helm cat. What are you doing? That is so awesome. Thank you so much. Glad to see you. Looking forward to listening to your stream after work. Great. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Asphalt Louie, do you know where the horns came from? See if you know this. Asphalt Louie. So it came from Dio, Ronnie James Dio. He started it. Reason why he did that was it wasn't evil, it was to ward away evil. His grandmother used to do it all the time when, you know, they would start talking about evil stuff. She would do that to ward off evil. And he just started doing it at his concerts, and it caught on. And now everybody uses it. I like some of Ron James Dio stuff too. See, this is what a pipe club is all about. You just get together and just talk about stuff. You don't get into stuff that's controversial. You just kind of ask each other questions and talk about normal stuff. That's what I love so much about being in a pipe club. I wasn't into Black Sabbath either. Ronnie James Dio, I think I liked one of Ronnie James Dio's songs that he did when he was with Black Sabbath, but I can't remember the name of it. Wow. Nicholas. Okay, so here's a question. Now, you don't know, you're not conscious of this, because when you're doing it, you just do it normally. But the next time that you take a big bite of a hamburger and you start chewing it, notice what you're doing. You're not breathing through your mouth, you're breathing through your nose. And none of that food is getting down into your esophagus, because once you start breathing through your nose, it closes off that part of your, so you don't choke on things. It's the same thing. As you're breathing through your nose, naturally, it will draw some of the smoke into your mouth. And you can control that. You can control the amount of smoke you're getting as you're drawing it in. You can either consciously draw or just let it draw into your mouth normally. And no, I've never had smoke go into my lungs by using the breath method, because it's just because you block off that portion. If you've got something in your mouth and you breathe through your nose, there's a flap in the back that closes off so that you don't choke as you're eating or smoking or drinking. Time for me to return to work. Okay, Don, thanks for coming by. Appreciate it. Now, Nicholas, make sure that when you, and what you can do is this, if you'd like, to start out, get a straw. Get a straw and make sure you have a good seal, right, around the bit. And do not breathe through your mouth. Only breathe through your nose and out through your nose. Rain in the Dark's good, yeah. Motorhead. I wasn't too much into Motorhead. I don't know why. I like certain individuals in the Mushroom League in the WWF. I liked the Undertaker, and I liked Andre the Giant. Now, Andre the Giant was in another of my favorite movies. Who can tell me what that movie was? Yes, Ozzy Osbourne and Quiet Riot. Alaska Carver, love those two. Loved both of them. Pardon Puffer, that's right. Princess Bride. Love that movie. I'm smoking a Brigham 036S. Steve James. I don't think John's Pipe Journey. I don't think I have any Larry Blanket pewter pipe dampers. Anybody want a peanut? No, I don't like him. Juan Ramirez. No, I like the melodic heavy metal, and even those, like even the 80s style heavy metal, the melodic stuff, sometimes you couldn't understand what they were saying, but I don't like a lot of the screaming going on. Blends will be available after the Columbus show. Columbus show is the second week in August, correct?
Yes.
Yes. Members can pre-order now. If you're a member, you can go ahead and pre-order. Mark Wallace, yes, we brought up this Princess Bride. Queensryche, loved him. Loved Queensryche. Shamu Runner, thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate it. tamping so much, I'm not tamping. See how that works. Corn, Disturbed, Godsmack, or that never style of metal. No, I didn't really like those all that much. There was a band called Warlock. It had Doro Pesch as the lead singer. She was awesome. Oh, and also Accept. Who's heard of Accept? Balls to the wall, da 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 da. Awesome, awesome song. No, Benjamin Lindsay. I don't enjoy Lakeland's too much. It's just got too much of a taste. It overtakes everything for me, at least. It's too flowery for me. CCR, absolutely. No. I play the Mountain Dulcimer. Except lead singer was, yep, Udo Derschneider, yep. Then he left to go on his own. He did, have you heard any of his stuff on his own? Man, it's great too. Wayne Rose, Alex Piper. Dwarven Heavy Metal. No, I have not. I have to check that out. Cool. No, I'm not a big Guar fan either. Have you, Cosmonaut, thank you so much for your donation there. Have you tried Peter Sokolbeta 24 Nugget? Is that the cast smoke during the Lord of the Rings movie? No, I've not. I'll have to check that out. J Dan 6102. No, I've not tried OHM Blue Tobacco. No, Dose of Dad, I do not do that anymore. I just kind of, the way I do it is I separate the aromatics from the English. So what I've started to do is, if you'll know, the 120 pots are dark, and I've bought some of these Brigham light colored pipes, and that's how I can, so I use my Brighams for my aromatics, and I use my 120 pots, 127 and 120 pots for my English blends. No, Zad 223, Christopher Lee, the actor, made a couple of melodic heavy metal albums. Have you heard them? I have not. That's something I'll have to research. No. Mushroom Leg, I don't like any black metal. Neil Carm, I have not heard of Television. Could you repeat the Savinelli that you now switched to? Okay, so the Savinelli that I have now is a Porto Servo, or Porto Cuervo, 120 rusticated pot. They're on smokingpipes.com. They used to be around $110, $120. John Fahey, 5. Thanks for great content, Chris. Smoking some LJ Peretti Black Virginia and a mic couch. Bamboo blasted billiard tonight on the deck. Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much. So let me get a consensus. Do you guys like these live chats? I love it. I love getting together with you guys. I really do. I don't know that much about the Corona lighters. Bad Dad, you are welcome. You are so welcome. I'm glad I could help. I've got one meerschaum pipe, but I don't smoke it that much. It's just, I don't know. I don't know why I don't smoke it. It's a different type of pipe that you have to do different things with. Yeah, Peterson pipes they're still quality. Yes, they are. Oh, why am I getting commercials during the live stream? Very annoying. Okay, so NB, do you like the Whitlux pipe? Did you like what you got? Did you think that it was worth it? You ever had a pipe from the brand The Pipe? I have not. Corey Hamilton. Trigger Justice, are you planning to go to the Las Vegas Pipe Show this year? It's going to depend on the funds that we have. We want to go, but we'll have to wait and see what we have when it comes to our funds, because we don't make a whole lot. So, bye, Pete Bach. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming by. I don't. Alaska Carver, I don't. I don't have any big bend pipes. I tend to smoke pipes that I don't have a big collection of pipes. I kind of smoke the pipes like I've got, I think, 8 or 9 um, of the 7 LA120s, and I have about 4 of these, the Brighams, and then I bought this pipe. Um, it's a small one. I like it, but I don't. I kind of set my ways, you know. Crisp coat. I don't think it does. Now, if you blend burley with Virginia, yes. If you don't know, which I'll just repeat it because I can't help myself, um, Virginia is a sugar-based tobacco, where a lot of the other tobaccos are oil-based. Sugar-based will naturally ferment. That's why you add sugar to, like if you're making alcohol, it ferments. It helps the fermenting process. So you keep that under pressure, like in a tin or in a canning jar, and put it away for 7 to 10 years, and that burley will taste a lot better. You still in the workforce? Yes. Periodic piper I am, and still in the workforce. Yes, sir. Steve James, are you still using the Karibi Kabuto? There it is. Old Faithful. I've had it for probably 10 years now. Never fails me. Probably best light I've ever had right there. After your review, I'm glad. Did you, okay, John's Pipe Journey, do you still have yours and you still like it? Oh, are they? Generate? I didn't hear that. Hey, guys, it's getting about time that I wrap it up, so um, a couple of pipes. Do you like Murph pipes? I've not really heard of those. Hi, Muttonchop. I'm new to pipes. How do you avoid tongue bite? Look up my videos on how to smoke your pipe using the breath method, and that will get rid of the tongue bite for you. I've heard of Gloomhaven. I've not played it. It's just too huge of a game for me. What tobacco do you use to enjoy that you don't smoke no more? I don't think there is any that I have not. I still smoke all the ones I really like. It's great. Steve James, great. I'm glad. Turkey Justice, good night. Hope to see you in Vegas. Dennis, thank you. Thank you, Muttonchop. You got me into pipe smoking during the pandemic, and I absolutely love it. Shelby Wolf, you are absolutely Did you guys hear that? How about now? Can you hear me? Okay, something happened. Okay, I'll say that again. Sorry about that. The two blends that we're coming out with is the aromatic is Muttonchop's Drunken Beekeeper, and the English is Bob's British Isle. So be looking for those at Columbus, at the Columbus show, pipe show, if you make it there, and after the show. But once I get back from that show and I do my first pipe review or on this live chat, the mantle, we'll get back into that and talk about it again. So again, thanks everybody for showing up. I appreciate it. I hope that you enjoyed tonight, and I hope that you will come back next month, because we got a lot going on, and we got a lot for the future, and we're looking forward to how the channel's going and what we got planned in the future. So thanks again for coming. Everybody have a great night, and hit the like button before you hop off, if you wouldn't mind. Appreciate it. And if you would like to become a member, there are instructions on how to do that, and it really does help out the channel. So if you would consider it, I would appreciate it. All right, until our next meeting, or until our next blend club, or not blend club, but our next club meeting, we will see you in the future.